All right, ladies and gentlemen, could be a matchup between these two for the middleweight championship, ladies and gentlemen. Chisma had an amazing fight against Whittaker, broke his jaw, beat him, ladies and gentlemen, really quickly, ladies and gentlemen. And Dupree put out X, ladies and gentlemen. They want to face him. He want to put that elbow on him, ladies and gentlemen. But here's a preview, ladies and gentlemen. Could this happen, ladies and gentlemen? They had the arena for this matchup, ladies and gentlemen.
Still undefeated, here is Khamzat Chimaev making the walk tonight as a middleweight. A lot of people think eventually he's going to be a UFC champion, and he's got a big fight in front of him tonight.
I mean, this guy's a monster, you know, from his mindset to the way that he competes. Khamzat Chimaev is one of those guys that passes the eye test. The moment you laid eyes on him, you said, this kid has something special about him. He has great wrestling, he has great striking, he has great cardio. The guy has it all. And I'm so excited to once again watch him compete and sit here in his seat and call his fight.
The work ethic has never been an issue, perhaps the diet at times when it comes to getting down to 170 pounds, but this man is a problem and ready to impose his will here tonight. Khamzat Chimaev, once again, ready to engage in a big spot here tonight. Well, South Africa is on the World Mixed Martial Arts map, largely courtesy of the elite middleweight Dricus Du Plessis. And he got a lot of respect from his peers after beating Robert Whittaker at UFC 290. You had to look far and wide for any of his fellow fighters to be picking Du Plessis going into that fight. And not only did he beat Whittaker, he bludgeoned him and got him out of there by TKO in round 2. That laid the foundation for a title fight for Dricus Du Plessis. This man is a physical force, hardened by his upbringing in South Africa. Excited to see what he can do with the opportunity tonight, DC. Well, so much UFC history has played out here at T-Mobile Arena in Las Vegas, Nevada. Plenty more where that came from tonight. The athletes are ready to go.
Or tell the tape for this middleweight championship fight. Here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC middleweight championship of the world. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, Khamzat Chimaev. And now, introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner, Dricus Du Plessis.
Herb Dean, third party in the octagon tonight. Well, for all the places we go in the world, few can hold up to this one. Good evening from T-Mobile Arena here in Las Vegas, Nevada. Opened April of 2016. UFC went there for the first time at UFC 200, and they've been bringing big shows seemingly every other month ever since.
They call Vegas the fight capital of the world. And if you're talking about a home base for the UFC, you're talking about T-Mobile Arena, home to some of the biggest UFC events ever.
Oh, beautiful entry as he secures the double leg takedown.
Nice shot there by the champ.
Working from the top here, nice ground and pound by Khamzat Chimaev.
Yes, smart adjustment, yep. There it is. Now he's going to mount.
Chimaev's back inside control here. Drops down inside the now closed guard of his opponent.
Let's see how patient he is as he attacks a submission or big ground and pound.
Well, you know, I don't like the gi very much, but I have an appreciation and a healthy one for these type of transitions.
You can tell he's been in a gi at some point in his life with the way that he moves so freely.
I'm skipping jiu-jitsu next week, too. All right, operating inside the closed guard now.
Oh, he passes to half guard.
Chimaev's trying for a submission here. Oh, that Von Flue choke is tight. Oh, how good is that as he gets out?
That is great submission defense, keeping everything short and not allowing his opponent to get the submission victory.
All right, working inside his opponent's guard here.
You cannot sit in these jiu-jitsu guys' guard. And you can't have one arm in, one arm out. Guys will start throwing up legs, chasing triangles. Getting them out here.
Posturing up now.
And now the damage is about to start. Beautiful ground strikes landed.
And there it is, another strike. Gets through on the ground. Now drops inside that closed guard, DC.
Full guard. Let's see how patient he is as he attacks a submission or big ground and pound. And there you go, again, half guard.
Du Plessis back in full guard now.
Gotta be careful here.
Takes the back, now going for the rear naked choke.
This is a terrible position.
Postures up and lands a brutal strike to the head. Just over 2 minutes to go in the round. Chimaev's in half guard. Side control now, DC. A lot of options at his disposal from here. Inside the closed guard now. Looking for the submission once again.
He's fighting. He wants this very bad. It's tight.
You gotta be kidding me. How did he get us?
He just stayed calm. He was able to withstand the fire. Now he finds himself out and safe. That was nice.
All right, so some high-level stuff there on the ground, but as they make their way back to the feet, a huge response from the crowd, no surprise there.
I love all the grappling that was on display there. But fight fans want to see striking, and that's exactly what they're going to get as he finally makes his way back to his feet.
Well, he's certainly keeping busy, DC, connecting with most of the punches he's thrown.
I mean, punches in bunches. He's doing a great job. Oh, brilliant tree. Oh, nice headlock.
Oh, that guillotine is officially tight. Holding on to the submission attempt here. Oh, submission defense on full display there.
He said that he was very aware of what this guy brought to the octagon, and it showed in that defense. He's got that arm triangle. Watch him pass to the opposite side. It looks real tight. He'll drop his weight to try to finish his technique.
Oh, now he bails on the submission.
Right to the knee on belly. Man, great job finding a way out, fighting an escape to get back to your feet. Ooh, big shot, man.
Seconds winding down in the opening round. Nice work here in the clinch by Chimaev. Round two is next.
All right, listen, you did good that round, but I need you to do a little bit better. When he crosses the distance and grabs you, I need you to avoid that takedown, okay? Let's not worry about it.
All right, so the fight goes the distance. He had all but guaranteed a submission win coming in. Certainly a lot of effort to try to close the show, but nonetheless a pretty complete effort out of him tonight.
Yeah, he did a great job of attacking submissions. Every chance he got, he tried to finish this fight on the mat. He's a great grappler, but sometimes you're in there with guys that are just so well-versed. He did do enough, though, to earn the decision.
All right, round two. The clock has now begun for our next round. We saw some pretty good submission attempts in that previous round. Do you expect more where that came from here, champ?
Both of these fighters are grapple-heavy fighters, and that is exactly what they are going to do. They're going to continue to attack submission attempts and see who first can get the finish.
Oh, gets the single leg takedown. Pretty good velocity on that one. Lands a strike now from the bottom. Nice work there by Du Plessis. All right, DC, half guard position here. You've done a lot of good work in this spot in your career.
Oh, man, I love this position, and you see this fighter today loves it too. It is the most secure position in fighting. You get an underhook on one side, you keep a half guard on the other, and then you just go to work. It's the safest position, especially for a wrestler.
All right, so yet another ground and pound strike lands right there, DC.
He's getting very active now that he knows he can land these strikes. Oh, nice.
Oh, and transitions right into side control.
And the fighters are inverted now.
Chimaev's trying to lock up on a submission now. Ooh, that Kimura looks tight. Oh, he's out of danger.
Great submission defense. He's able to take his arm out and stay safe.
Champ, these submission setups aren't that bad, but he keeps getting denied.
Yeah, because he's not panicking. He's taking his time. He knows what to do whenever something is coming in his direction. It's beautiful. It's beautiful to watch a guy comfortable even when he's under attack. In the half guard.
Under 3 minutes here to go, round 2.
Oh.
Oh, now looking to posture up, and he lands a big head strike. Nicely done there by Chimaev. Now inside the closed guard.
And he's going to try to find ways to pass and move to a submission.
This pace is just absurd, and he has kept it up throughout the fight. Shades of Max Holloway against Calvin Kattar, punches in bunches.
I mean, being there, watching Max Holloway do what he did was super impressive. So to even list this performance alongside that tells you how this guy is fighting tonight.
Oh, that rear naked choke attempt is tight. Gives up on the submission now. We'll see where he goes from here. Postures up now and lands a devastating strike to the head.
This man is landing brutal ground and pound. Oh, he's got to be careful there, yep.
Oh, shades of the Godfather with the ground and pound Mark Coleman as he lands again.
Totally somewhere smiling watching this guy land from the top position. Yes, smart adjustment, yep.
Du Plessis getting worked here from the top. Ground and pound strikes raining down. All right, side control now. We'll see if he can advance position.
Nice transition. Massive shot from the top.
Again, not much defense there. Another ground strike gets through. All right, we'll see if he postures up and can get some of his ground strikes going here. Oh, hammer fist here by Du Plessis.
30 seconds left. He passes to half guard.
Chimaev's back into full guard. Oh, he's going for his arm now. Ooh, arms in tight. Wow, somehow, some way he gets the arm out.
It looked like he was done, John, but he was able to stay comfortable, stay patient, and now he finds himself safe.
Outstanding pressure from top position here by Dricus Du Plessis. 2 rounds in the books.
secret. Listen, I need you to stay a little bit more active, a little bit more movement. Keep that head moving. I need you to get behind that jab and start.
Well, it was an incredible fight as it played out. It goes the distance here tonight, and always exciting to see a guy as such an active pursuer of the submission.
Yeah, I mean, this guy does not rest on his laurels. He understands that his best chance of finishing fights is on the ground. So the moment he gets you to the ground, the moment you take him to the ground, he's quickly throwing up submissions. He attacked every part of his opponent's body, and I believe that should get him in this hit. Oh, that one landed, yep.
He's looking for that left hand, not there. Oh, he lands another strike to the body, really starting to connect on a lot of shots to the midsection, and these will take their toll as this fight goes into the latter rounds.
And that's the danger in the engagement there.
Du Plessis' nose is bleeding now. Yes, looks as though he got cut by one of those offerings from his opponent. Nice kick to the midsection. Well, the most significant stat in this fight has been body strikes, and at times in the past, maybe you could say he's been a headhunter, but tonight he has worked the body to great effect, and those are really starting to take their toll.
That was Cain Velasquez's punch of choice. Every time he landed that overhand right, he hurt people bad. And this guy has his opponent hurt very badly.
Oh, he lands a big left hand. All right, so perhaps he's gonna have to address something defensively. There is a legitimate cut around his eye.
Yeah, he got cut on the eye from that last strike. He's got to pay attention now before it gets worse. He passes to half. Now he's going full mount.
Well, we may have the best cut men and women in the business, but I'm not sure they're going to be able to do much with that cut. It continues to widen with every passing strike.
And you're fighting a great fighter. It's hard to deal with the damage of the cut while dealing with the level of the fighter in front of you. Right now, you've got to do something different to try and change the way that this fight is playing out.
Well, as many expected, his grappling has been very strong thus far. The takedowns, the ground control, he is truly the total package.
It's one thing to guys trying to get to the darts here.
Oh, it's tight. So we have passed the midway point in the fight. Side control now, and certainly I would think more offensive options for the bottom fighter than in the half guard.
Absolutely more offensive options, because now you can just start to get away. You can just go to a wrestler stand-up. Get to your knees, post your hands, don't allow him to get his hooks in, right? Really be aware of the hooks. But get to your hands, stand up, fight the hands, break away and escape. But it's so much more free-flowing than a half guard in the side control, because all you need to do is just get the opponent's body up, because his legs are just free to move. His legs are not controlling anything. His legs are just free, so you have more freedom to use yours. Look at that. Recognize he was about to lose position.
Du Plessis going to work here from guard. Nice combination there. Everything he throws is with fight-ending intentions.
And there you go, again, half guard.
Standing over his opponent here and making these strikes count. Beautiful sequence there by Du Plessis. All right, feet on the hips here.
Oh, right into mount.
A series of punches from the top here by Du Plessis. All right, so he's got the ground and pound game going here. Postures up now and lands a vicious head strike. Oh, hard ground and pound strike there. I believe that one opened him up. Chimaev's back in full guard.
There it is, now he's going to mount.
Du Plessis back in full match. 30 seconds to go in this one. Lands a big elbow there. Chimaev's in half guard now.
Yeah, he's gonna try to attack Kimura here. He'll try to get him up on his right hip so that he can get pressure to... He's working very hard to try to get the sub.
Oh, and there's the horn at the end of the round. So the fighter was really caught in a submission there, just as the horn sounded. Safe to say he was saved by the bell there. So back to the stools they go. 60 seconds to recover here. We're gonna fight on, ladies and gentlemen. Another round coming up.
I need you to get out there and finish.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Fourth round, fight scheduled for 5 5-minute rounds. All right, here we go, fourth round of a possible 5. And this is the time where fighters are really tested, right? Dig deep, lean on the heart. We'll see who has the upper hand.
You feel pretty good in round number 5. Round number 4 is the one that really does test the fighter. It really does test the mettle of the guy inside of the octagon. Good job of getting on that high crotch and just following the action.
Chimaev's cheek looks like it's cut. Yes, it is. Starting to bleed a little bit now.
Getting him out here. In the half guard.
Chimaev's right back to the full mount. And busy as he looks to improve position here.
Gotta be careful here.
Du Plessis in half guard.
Oh, into the mount.
Well, this is a tough fighter to buck off. Very good pressure and work here by Chimaev. Well, you know this is the hurt business, and both guys are compromised at this stage of the fight.
Yeah, both guys are compromised. Both guys have been beat up. Both guys have done a great job of landing, recognizing what they wanted to get done, and it's showing. This is a very evenly matched fight. Look at him attack that arm triangle on the opposite side. When it's time to finish, he will lock his hands, pass his body all the way to the opposite side, drop his chest. Good job by the champ there. Sliding back up.
All right, crowd absolutely loving it as the fighters, however compromised, make their way back to the feet.
They may be tired, but that fatigue is warranted. That was a high-level grappling exchange between two phenomenal grapplers.
Du Plessis blocking well now. Big strike lands.
Big strike lands. Now he will try to chase down that finish.
Khamzat Chimaev going to work here from the full guard. Nice combination of strikes, mixing it up pretty well here.
He passed the half guard.
Chimaev's eye starting to close up. Got to get that end swell on it between rounds if we get there. Oh, that arm triangle's wicked tight.
He's starting to get it in very deep.
Still working on that submission.
He will not quit on trying to get the submission. Gains great confidence on raining down punches. If his opponent does not move, this fight is going to be stopped.
Chimaev's got him in a crucifix now, going to go to work from the top. Ooh, right into side control, DC.
This is where you want to be now because you get to make your opponent decide. They try to turn back into you, you can attack guillotine. If they turn away to try to get to your knees, you throw your hooks in and you got all your rear choke submissions.
How about the speed on that reversal there? I mean, I know you can get out of some bad spots, but not with that type of speed.
You cannot allow him to get leverage on the bottom. What a sweep. He's got to find a way back to his feet.
Well, working pretty effectively from the top here. Nice ground and pound by Du Plessis. All right, full guard now, DC.
The fighter on top needs to be trying to gain posture to throw ground and pound and then move to the next position. But if you're on the bottom, you've got to build a shield. Try to push your opponent off to try to get back to your feet.
Well, landing several strikes here from the top, standing over his opponent. Good work here by Du Plessis. All right, we'll see if he can apply pressure inside his opponent's guard here, DC. Du Plessis back in half guard.
Now he's going full mount. Changing the position.
Du Plessis back in full mount. Well, he lands another strike there, DC, and no surprise, the swelling only getting worse.
It's getting worse. You know, we talked about this very early, how he needed to change something. He hasn't changed it, and now the swelling is starting to get bad.
Might be a submission attempt here.
Just like this, now he's chasing the triangle.
And this could be trouble here. Looks like it's pretty tight. He's trying to work his head out of harm's way.
It might be over.
Oh, great submission defense. 20 down, 5 to go.
Stop.
All right, so the round is over, but not before damage was done. Cut on the cheek, sustained in that round. Cut man in there quickly as usual to try to seal it up.
This time, we're gonna get him. Be smart. Get that takedown.
All right, back to the stools we go, and it's starting to look like a second mouth on his cheek.
Yeah, it looks terrible. I mean, the guy is getting hit with big shots. One big enough to open up a nasty cut on his cheek. While it's in a better spot, it still is very difficult to deal with.
Like if he absorbs another strike on that cheek, he might actually be able to eat through that cut on his cheek. I'm just saying.
Ready.
He's got a big mouth.
Do it.
Oh, big knee to the body, man alive. Strong defense here as the hook to the head is blocked. Oh, nice jab by Du Plessis. Well, we wondered earlier why there weren't as many body strikes. He's making up for lost time here. Shot to the body connects, and that bears watching. That's going to hurt this opponent.
Big punch lands through the middle.
Both fighters throwing heat now. Again, going back to the jab just out of range. He's able to slip the left there. Chimaev's taking aim at that cut right now. A strong decision by him to land strikes on an area that he has already done significant damage on. Big power shot there.
Oh, big stick up top. That's another one. When he gets close and he throws, he lands.
Well, that blow is buffeting from that cut with each strike landed, and he continues to effectively target that area.
You know, we are talking about a guy with a super high fight IQ. So when you give him that crimson red is nothing more than something that inspires him to continue doing what he's doing. So you have got to change something. You got to get your head moving so you're not taking too much damage to that cut.
Well, he's doing a nice job here blocking these shots. The chin is tucked, the hands are high. Pretty good job defensively thus far.
Great job defensively. He's seeing everything coming.
Chimaev gets the takedown. Useful. All right, so another nice strike by him there, and he continues to attack that cut. Pretty sage decision, but Du Plessis going for the sub here. That guillotine is tight. If you're the bottom fighter, DC, what do?
You got to move, you got to shrimp, you got to get off on a hip to try to move your opponent off of you or pull him down to close the space.
Oh, you gotta love the ground and pound strikes here. Working on the ground here, his opponent's feet on the hips. Side control now. Du Plessis in half guard.
That was a slick transition.
Well, he is grounding, he is pounding, and now he's working the body to great effect. Nice job by Du Plessis.
Look at that, going into the armbar.
Looks like a pretty good attempt here. Relentless pressure from the top by Khamzat Chimaev. Oh, how about that? He gives up on the submission. Looked pretty tight to me. All right, well, he's got him softened up here. Chimaev's able to flatten him out. This could very well be the beginning of the end. 90 seconds now to go in this one. Chimaev's in half guard. Well, he's worked very hard on this part of his game, and these ground strikes are really starting to take their toll.
Another strike gets through from the top position.
Oh, this is getting kind of hard to watch, right? He targets the cut and lands a strike right on it.
He's got to be careful here.
1 minute to go in the fight. All right, half guard position here, DC. You have an extra hop in your step when you talk about fighters working out of this half guard.
Oh, man, I like half guard as a top fighter. I understand half guard as a bottom fighter. Don't want to be there. It's very dangerous. But if you are there, you have to be winning the position of the underhook. It opens up so many opportunities for you to either escape or sweep.
Oh, look out, folks. That is tight.
It looks like it's getting going. That is phenomenal submission defense by this young man.
Well, you know he's comfortable fighting off of his back. What a fight! 25 minutes turned in. All right, so there it is, the final horn, a lifetime of work, all building to this moment, and the underdog challenger comes up large with his striking game tonight. He's going to be the new champ.
I mean, he came up big in a massive spot. He was the underdog. He wasn't supposed to get this done. He relied on what got him here, the striking, to take the title from the long-reigning champion.
The official decision is now in. It resides with Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 5 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for a decision. All 3 judges score this contest
49-46.
declaring the winner by unanimous decision and new UFC middleweight champion of the world, Khamzat Chimaev.
All right, so the Chechen Swede, Khamzat Chimaev, your winner by decision. You heard it there from Bruce Buffer. More often than not, he doesn't need to hear those judges' scorecards, but a clean effort nonetheless from Chimaev tonight.
Yeah, but in these decisions, we get to see him longer.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, what a matchup this was, ladies and gentlemen. Could this really happen down the road, ladies and gentlemen? Is this the next middleweight championship, ladies and gentlemen? I hope you enjoyed the video. We see you then. Peace out, ladies and gentlemen.